How often are you using your VR headset? Let's assume that you play 12 hours per week. Doing the math, that's 52 weeks a year times 12 hours. That is a total of 624 hours per year that you're playing. Now that's a lot of time to be spending behind the screen. Here's what Elon Musk has to say about VR headsets.
You know, when I grew up, it was like, don't sit too close to TV, it's gonna ruin your eyesight. And now we got like TV is like literally right here. I'm like, what? Is that good for you?
Well, not really. Now, by no means am I an expert, but this is something that I'm definitely worried about. And I don't know about you, but every time I put on a headset, I think about whether it's going to affect my eyesight in the long term, or if it's something that won't really affect my eyes. Now, the reason number 2 is all about the dopamine hit. Every time you put on your headset, you go into a different world where you get to live a different experience. Each time you get a hit of dopamine and it makes you feel good. But what if you actually lived inside of virtual reality? Think about it. With VR, you can experience almost anything at any time and anywhere, all by just wearing a headset. But after 10 years, what kinds of effects do you think it would have in your brain? And how do you think it would affect your dopamine receptors? I'm sure if you've done your research on dopamine, you know that when your levels of dopamine are high, you do tend to feel more depressed, less motivated, and you do tend to be more impulsive. Also, when your levels of dopamine are not regulated, you do tend to get more physical symptoms, such as trouble sleeping, muscle cramps, and digestion. If you ever feel any of these symptoms, you should really go get checked out. Maybe talk to some friends, or just get disconnected and lose your headset. So if you have the chance, definitely go out for a walk. Now the reason number 3 is all about mainstream adoption. Let's be honest, we don't really have that many headsets out, and the ones that we do have aren't that good. Now, they are really fun to use, but the quality of the games isn't the best. I would compare this era of VR gaming to perhaps the PlayStation 1 era of games. The graphics aren't the best, but it's all about the experience. There's just a lack of interest for these games. And on top of that, it's full of kids. Now, sometimes it's fun to play with kids, but most of the time you have these yelling kids that are really annoying. You know which ones I'm talking about. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Well, everyone, that's the end of the video. I don't want you to think that I'm some hater of VR. In fact, this is the VR channel. I started this channel specifically for VR videos, games, and any reviews. So definitely don't think I'm hating on VR. I really enjoy every experience that I go through, and I think that virtual reality and extended reality really is the future. So again, if you like the video, like and subscribe. Have a good day.